What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? GloryJean coming at you with another video. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the heavy chopper strategy to win games in Warzone. In my opinion, it's the best strategy to win games. If you're trying to go for a nuke or just try to get the dub, I think this strategy essentially has the lowest risk possible. My boys and I have been doing it. We've gotten many dubs with this specific strategy, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it if you guys haven't already seen it. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to go through one of my gameplay where we use this strategy, and I'm going to be giving some tips along the way that I think are beneficial to helping you maximize your chances of winning the game. So let's dive right in. All right, guys, so there are several different spawn points where the heavy chopper spawns every time. High rise over here in Al Mazrah City is one that spawns every single time. I know airport is another location that you can obtain these heavy choppers. So my personal take on it is if you're able to secure one with the least amount of risk, that's generally the play. So after you pick up the heli, right, after you're flying it, personally I think the better strategy is to fly to a gas station that is further out from the flight path, right? If you are able to fly further out of the flight path, essentially there's going to be a higher chance that it's going to be uncontested, and essentially you're able to park the chopper on top of the gas station and leave it repairing slash filling up, because the gas does guzzle on this bad boy right here. So you definitely want to make sure you're collecting as many gas cans as possible for the late game, but it gives you the opportunity, if you go to a far gas station right off the bat, it gives you an opportunity to get some guns. It gets you an opportunity to, you know, just get some equipment, some money, in case things go south and you need to buy back a teammate, things of that nature. So that is what I typically do. So these gas stations that you're able to park the heli on the top, I like these gas stations the most, just because if you can land all three different sections of the wheels down, the chopper does this unwinding noise and the engine shuts off, which means you're not using up gas because the chopper is not using gas, right? So you're refilling that much faster, because technically you can pull up and float above a gas station. It refills a little bit slower because obviously the chopper is on and it's using gas, and the gasoline is refilling at a faster rate, but it makes that process a little slower. So when you get to a gas station, you just want to prioritize some gas cans. Typically gas stations have anywhere between 1 to 4 gas cans per gas station. I think there are only like a few different gas stations where you can get a couple on the table and then another inside or one on the roof, things of that nature. But essentially you're just, you know, you're looting up a little bit, you're getting some gas cans, and you're preparing yourself for the late game. So right here you see me fly from one gas station. I've made it to another one, and from that one gas station to this one, I used up about 70% of my gas. So you don't really want to use your gas cans until the late game, right? You want to have about 5 or 6 different gas cans, and you want to keep your chopper at full health, because these gas stations will not only fill up your tank, it will also repair your chopper to full. So if one thing, you know, happens and you end up getting in some gunfights, and your chopper gets damaged, win that gunfight, make yourself excuse me, make your way to a gas station to repair it, because having a healthy chopper in the end game is definitely going to maximize your chances of getting the W, utilizing this strategy here. So generally, right after a stronghold occurs and you see them available on the map, generally that's what we like doing. We like going to a stronghold and you know, completing the objective so we can get our loadout, get a bigger backpack, you can fit more gas cans, and just really setting ourselves up for late game, right? Everyone is gonna perform better with their own gun, so this is just a quick free way of doing so. You can just look at whatever stronghold is uncontested on the map and just find your way over there. And if you are the pilot of the helicopter, you have so much more visibility of your surrounding. You can give some communication to your teammates, let them know where enemies are that you happen to spot. So you're that eagle in the sky for your teammates. And essentially, the great thing about this chopper is as well, you can also just, you know, get out of the pilot seat, and if you get shot, you can pop a plate, you can reload, do your thing in there. Whenever a pilot is not in the plane, the chopper moves around a little bit more. So although it is possible for you having all 4 players in that chopper, just beaming people out of the sky, you just want to make sure that, you know, someone is quick to react if someone throws an airstrike or a cluster on you, because obviously those things are going to do a lot of damage to the chopper, and you just want to preserve the health of the chopper as long as possible. Obviously, to end game is the goal, but we've been very successful. Our win rate percentage is extremely high utilizing this strategy right here. I think this is completely broken. And I definitely would love to see them implement some kind of nerf to the chopper, because if we are doing everything right, I strongly am confident that my team is going to win in whatever lobby with the chopper, which is insane. I just think it's a little overpowered. So if you guys are looking to, you know, stack up the dubskis, this is definitely a strategy you can utilize. All right, so I get a precision airstrike called right here. And the lucky thing about it for me was that I wasn't at the highest altitude, which allowed me to pick up the chopper very quickly. The thing about this chopper, the heavy chopper, it ascends and descends really fast. Now, if you're talking about directional movement, you know, forward, backward, left or right, it takes a little bit for it to get momentum. So if you're, you know, the pilot of the chopper, you want to be essentially ready to react to any clusters or airstrikes. Obviously, you know, like I said, you want to have that, you know, upward or downward momentum. So not capping yourself at the very, you know, high point of the map is definitely going to help you overcome these different kill streaks that are going to be called on you. Look at this. You just literally hover over the map. Like, I'm hovering very slowly for my teammates to just spot different players. There's absolutely nothing that these guys can do at the bottom. My chopper is about like 60% HP right now. Everybody that's left in this server could literally deplete all their ammo into the chopper, and I'd probably lose like 10% maybe health of the chopper. So this is completely overpowered. And if you guys are interested in grinding out some wins, this is definitely a strategy I would suggest you guys to consider. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and comments on the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Have an amazing day, everybody.